I'm Trina, and today we're going to look at this 2018 BMW M6, and we're going to check out why it's really just a proper sports car. Starting at the front of our stunning M6 BMW, this is a coupe, so it's super long, so we're gonna get to that and we'll kind of walk around, of course. One thing we really like about this particular BMW, sure, you have your nice chrome accents, but the grille is a suitable size for the car. You know, I think 2018 is where they maybe left this behind, and I get it. Everybody's gonna change their look to stay current. The new grille is super cool. I prefer this grille. It's a bit more subtle. It's, you know, it's not as in your face. You know, the performance of this car is in your face, and we'll demonstrate that. We do have some heat extractors down below. Of course, our parking sensors. We also have the washers here for your headlights. With the BMW, they always have that angel eye. So in other segments, I've talked about some of the brands that you absolutely know are behind you. BMW is one of them. So we have our LED angel light with our daytime running light as well. I don't know the exact color code for this car, aqua blue, I can just make it up all day, but I hope the camera catches this. I see about 4 or 5 different shades of blue right now. It's going from light to dark. We do have some nice hood scoops throughout, so the aerodynamics of this car are there, but they're very subtle. Now our M6 is gonna come equipped with an alloy rim. This is a 5-spoke. Of course, it's gonna be a 20-inch rim. Tires currently are Pirelli, so we have some nice performance tires. It's a little hidden right now, but with the BMW, anytime you have an M right here again, you have your M6, so it's gonna be badged throughout, as it should be. It's a motorsport. It has the performance and the history. It is also on our brake caliper just there, and there's a little tiny one right there. It's a little dirty. Now with a traditional coupe, of course, they're always gonna be on the longer side. However, this one really just stands out. The color complements it, but I'm still taking steps backwards, and I'm not at the end of this car yet. It is really the size of almost a length of an SUV. We do have a carbon fiber reinforced plastic up top here, which just settles it all in together. There's no chrome, there's like a little bit down there, but you do have this kind of matte black finish. You have that carbon fiber reinforced plastic, and then you have the nice tint to just kind of close it all together. We do have a little spoiler here. It's the same color as the car. It could have been black and it might have popped it. So anybody that buys this, you can change it up a little bit. Looking at our rear here, we have a quad exhaust. I always love when I see a quad exhaust. I know it's gonna be loud, I know it's gonna be fast. There's no slow cars with 4 exhausts. And of course we have our M6. There's that nice chrome. So little touches here and there. We have our gorgeous back LED tail lights. And again, just to demonstrate how long this car is, we're still going, and I'm still not at the hood. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now we're gonna talk about how fast this car goes. So keep in mind just how big it is, but there's considerable performance under this hood. So under the hood, it's a little dirty, so like, don't look at that. It is a 4.4 liter V8. This is gonna produce 560 horsepower, and this is also a twin turbo, and the car is gonna be in rear wheel drive. So now that we're inside of our M6, I'll be honest, it's a very basic interior. Basic's the wrong word. It's just very simple. Like, there's not really much going on. Keep in mind, it is a little bit of an older vehicle. However, it is a BMW. As soon as I got in here, the chimes, the smell, this really nice, high quality leather. It is sprinkled with carbon fiber throughout. Once more, you just have that traditional kind of dash here with BMW with that kind of off orangey red. Everything is super inviting. With BMW, it's hard to put in, like, all the drivers know, these are performance vehicles, right? Whether it's an M6 or any other vehicle on their line, they all have that similarity, right? They're really high performing cars. So we do have our M badge throughout here. We also have it in the dash. This vehicle does have the 360 camera, which is quite nice. And it does have some of the safety technologies. Bluetooth, of course, all that stuff. It has heated steering wheel and heated seats. The steering wheel is very simple, really. Again, it is an older vehicle, so it's not gonna have all that like safety technology right at your fingertips, which I'm not a big fan of. You'll hear me say that. This is a really nice steering wheel. There's nothing happening that shouldn't, you know. Inside here, it's very subtle, but you do have a stitching to match the M badging. So these little tiny attention to detail, that's really what I believe BMW does so fantastically. You know, you have the extender here for your knees if you're a bit taller. It's a multi-powered seat, and of course we have our Harman Kardon, which is one of the best sounding surround sounds for vehicles, and BMW obviously uses them all the time. So once more, inside this car, I can feel that it's fast. It is a coupe, I won't lie, there's no room back there. So I'm pretty tight up here. Again, if I sat back there cross-legged, or if I had to throw somebody back there, you're not gonna not put them there in case of an emergency. However, you know, back there would probably be a purse or like a little dog or, you know, a bigger dog. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any of these cars are really meant to have somebody back there. It's just kind of there as an option. Otherwise, the car's perfect. Like, it really is just your perfect BMW. It's gonna scratch the itch. It's gonna go super fast. It's rear wheel drive, so we're in Canada, so you know, it's not an all year car, but I don't think that's what this is meant for. This is really just gonna like have a statement, have some luxury, and have some fun driving your M6. Now that we're in the driver's seat of our M6, it is super inviting. This is kind of a car, I don't think it'd be a smart idea, but I would definitely want to take this on the track. One thing I'll notice is when I got in the driver's seat, I don't know, I don't drive manual, and say what you want to say about that. I always have a tendency to hold on to the shift gear. This is a very small shift gear. It's a little, like it's tiny. As a man, with man hands, I'd feel like you would just eat that. So that's just something I've noticed, but it's not a deal breaker. Again, super inviting. There is heads-up display in this car. Of course, you can get Sirius XM and all that jazz, but our favorite parts of these segments is doing a sound test, and I'm super excited to hear what this one sounds like. Now with the BMW M6, you're gonna get that power and luxury, a very unique combination to satisfy any driver's needs. If you're interested in this vehicle, please visit TorontoAutobrokers.com. And once more, if you've liked our video, please comment, like, and subscribe.